Cardano sees a huge 300% rise in a key metric, Toncoin whales are dumping, and is Solana now safe from the SEC after this latest ruling? This is your Altcoin Buzz News. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody, and if you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to know when I drop the latest content. Follow us on Twitter, Altcoin Buzz IO. As always, it's not financial advice, and wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. The United States government has transferred $2 billion worth of Bitcoin 2 days after former President Donald Trump promised that the U.S. would never sell any of its Bitcoin during a speech at the Bitcoin 2024 conference. According to Arkham Intelligence, the government wallet, which stored the Bitcoin seized from the dark web marketplace Silk Road, transferred 29,800 Bitcoin to an unknown address on July 29th. The transfer comes just 2 days after Trump made a series of pro-crypto promises during a speech at the Bitcoin 2024 conference. Trump promised the U.S. government would never sell any of its currently held Bitcoin and declared that he would make the U.S. the crypto capital of the world by rolling out a series of crypto-friendly policies, including firing the current SEC chair, Gary Gensler. In addition to Trump's promise, Senator Cynthia Lummis announced the introduction of a legislation to make Bitcoin a strategic reserve asset of the United States. The Wyoming lawmaker proposed a plan to purchase 5% of Bitcoin's total supply and hold the digital commodity as a treasury asset. Lummis called the proposal a 21st century Louisiana purchase in reference to the purchase of the American Midwest from the French for $15 million in 1803. Galxe Digital CEO Mike Novogratz lashed out at the recent fund movement, calling it a tone-deaf move by the current administration in a July 29th post to X. Meanwhile, several crypto commentators suggest that the transfer could be linked to a July 1st agreement between crypto exchange Coinbase and the U.S. Marshals Service, which signed a deal to safeguard U.S. government crypto assets. The U.S. government currently holds $12 billion in Bitcoin, with the vast majority of the sum coming from various confiscations and seizures of crypto assets from nefarious actors. The United States SEC has amended its lawsuit against Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange. The SEC is no longer alleging that Binance offered third-party securities in a contravention of the U.S. laws. Last summer, the SEC filed a lawsuit against Binance US, and its former CEO, CZ. The agency alleged the exchanges were providing unregistered broker, trading, and clearing services in the U.S. for digital asset securities. Similar charges have been filed against other exchanges, including Coinbase and Kraken. The SEC's lawsuit against Binance categorized Sol, ADA, Matic, Filecoin, Atom, Sand, Mana, Algorand, Axes, and Cody as securities. Today's amendment is likely to alter these classifications. Former Binance CEO CZ is currently serving a 4-month sentence related to a sanctions violation charge brought by the Department of Justice and the Treasury Department, separate from the SEC's case. According to the latest CoinShares weekly report on crypto-related ETF inflows, another $245 million were added to the market last week. As things stand, the year-to-date figure is positive, starting at $20.48 billion. As always, Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency, led the way last week. However, there were other winners as well, and one of these is Cardano. According to the data, inflows into Cardano ETPs totaled $1.2 million last week, 300% more than the week before. Furthermore, this week's result puts Cardano in second place among all crypto ETPs. In total, since the start of 2024, Cardano-oriented investment products have attracted $11 million from traditional investors. Such an increase for the ADA blockchain can be attributed to the upcoming chain hard fork. The hard fork is expected to bring the ultimate decentralization to Cardano, where even the popular blockchain's treasury will be managed through voting by ADA stakeholders. It also includes the adoption of the Cardano Constitution, which will cement all the principles and rules of decentralized governance of the blockchain. The hard fork is scheduled for this year, so it's possible that investors will try to make the play through Cardano ETPs, and that's why we're seeing increasing flows into these investment products. Movement Labs is the team behind the Movement Network, an ecosystem of modular move-based blockchains that enables developers to build secure and interoperable blockchain applications, bridging the gap between Move and EVM ecosystems. They're developing the first Move virtual machine layer 2 for Ethereum, alongside open source tooling and protocols to facilitate the adoption of Move programming languages across blockchain ecosystems. With Movement, developers can launch high-performance Move VM rollups with ease. They aim to revolutionize blockchain interoperability and advance Move-based technologies in the Web3 space. With their modular blockchain, you can mix and match different parts, aka modules, to build customized blockchains. Think of it like using modular Lego sets to build something unique. And they use the Move programming language, which is designed to be secure and efficient for blockchain applications. Binance Labs, the venture capital and incubation arm of Binance, has invested in Movement Labs, the first integrated blockchain network, integrating the security of Move and parallel execution through a zero-knowledge rollup. Movement Labs has just launched their incentivized testnet today, July 30th. As part of their testnet, you can now do quests in order to earn from their airdrop later on. To earn rewards, head to the Movement Labs website, connect your wallet, and then go to quests on the right side. You can then complete these quests in order to earn rewards, which could be a great airdrop down the line. You can use our referral link down below to get started in earning rewards. On Thursday, July 25th, Mark Zeller, the founder of one of the top independent organizations providing services for the AAVE DAO, published a temperature check for a new AAVE governance proposal that would lead to a fee switch. Among the various components, the proposal's buy and distribute program, which would use the protocol's fee revenue to acquire or buy back AAVE on the secondary market, garnered significant attention. Following the release of this temperature check, AAVE's market cap rose by 10% within 2 hours and has since increased by a further 5%, adding $188 million to its market cap. It's worth noting the sharp increase in AAVE's market cap coincided with a similar sharp increase in the price of Bitcoin in the overall market during this time, with Bitcoin rising nearly 2% in the 2 hours following the publication of the AAVE temperature check. However, AAVE has nevertheless outperformed the broader market, indicating that the temperature check played a major role in making AAVE one of the best performing assets in the last 2 days. Despite this bullish price performance, AAVE's underlying protocol metrics, such as its outstanding debts or total value locked, were not significantly affected. This lack of impact on the protocol's metrics is to be expected, as a temperature check for a governance proposal does not affect the protocol's actual mechanisms. Rather, the enthusiastic price movements of the AAVE token are more reflective of the market's anticipation and optimism about the potential implementation of the proposal. Telegram-based project Toncoin has seen its market dominance subside despite outperforming Bitcoin for most of the year. Before the latest bounce, Ton encountered a challenging 2-week period as the price fell by 15%. The major rationale behind Toncoin's potential decline is the action of whales. According to Into the Block, Ton large holders' net flow has decreased by a whopping 97% in the last 7 days. This is in contrast to the large inflows some weeks back. Net flow is the difference between large inflow and outflow. If the ratio is positive, it means whales have accumulated more than they've sold. However, a negative ratio implies otherwise, which is true for Ton. Furthermore, a careful examination shows that whales sold 1.4 million Ton tokens between July 21st and July 28th. If the selling pressure increases, the value could drop to $6.02, but if whales begin to accumulate more Ton in contrast to what is currently happening, the value could rebound. If this were true, Toncoin's price could jump to $6.90 and eventually reach $17.18.